the Jaws 19 movie quiz. Please welcome your host, Graham.
The music stopped. Hello, you there? Can I hear you? Can I see you? Can you see me? Can you hear me? Are you all there? Give me a yes in the chat if you can hear and see me. Do it. Emma says yes. Seymour says greetings. Haley says unfortunately yes. James says yes. Nikki can both see and hear me and probably see and hear any number of things because Nikki's got the ick. Tim Beatle is here. Mr. Boris Trousers is here. Lorna is here. Daniel cannot hear and see me. Yeah. Star Trek. Does this look Star Trek-y, does it? Oh, okay. Obi is here. So did you like my intro? How was that tonight? Bit of theme music. Oh, it did until I sat up. I like that. Yeah, that does look quite Star Trek-y, doesn't it? Until you see the rest of the stripes. Yes, it does. Adam is here. Good evening, Adam. You got 13 of you here. 14 of you here now. This is good. This is good. Bon Jovi to you, Bunty. Bon Jovi indeed. So how are we all doing? We okay? Rich Dudley is here. You're well. Let me know how you're doing in a single word, please, in the chat. Mr. Freddy Krueger, I like it. Bunty has smashed that like button. You should all do it. Mike is A-OK. That's not one word, Mike. You didn't listen. Daniel says, good dude. Sun helps. That's 4 words. Nikki says, cough. Daniel says, spiffing. That's better. See, we're getting it now. 1 word, please. How are you? Our eldest Sprog is supposed to be joining us, says Emma. Lorne says, okay. Dominoid is reasonable. Seymour says, titties. Thank you, Seymour. James Ramson is radiant. Beautiful. Sambo says, yo. Amanda Ortiz is sweet. Haley didn't see the intro. Did any of you see the intro? Bunty is alive. Mr. Trousers says booze. Yeah, can you all smash that like button, please? There's 17 of you present and there are 8 thumbs. Let's get that balanced. Tin Beetle is tipsy. That's not good because Tin Beetle is our scorekeeper. Connie is decent. Oh, Connie. Obi is full. Adam is rambunctious. Nobody got the intro. Right, you're getting the bloody intro again then. Right. I'm going to give you the intro again. Right. Can't not have an intro. Right, are you ready for the intro? So what I did is I covered the camera like this, and then I played this music.
Live from his house, it's the Jaws 19 movie quiz. Please welcome your host, Graham.
That was the intro. Come on. I think that was pretty impressive. Yeah. Well, I liked it anyway. Fuck it. Yes. So, I have not got any gin tonight. Instead, I've got a Birra Moretti that I wrestled away from an unconscious tramp outside Food Warehouse this afternoon. And he hadn't opened it. Excellent. Dominoid, I did make a scene to do that on OBS, but it broke and it was terrible. So yeah, some brown booze. Let's have one of these. Yeah. There we go. Cheers, everybody. What are you all drinking? Oh, that's good. Oh, that's good. Got any booze for it, baby? Bobby and Ali are ready. Pen and paper at the ready. Nice. You can't give a baby booze. Graham is indeed on the sauce. Emma's got a G&T. Angel's got a cheap Monster. Adam's got vodka Red Bull. Kraken and Coke, Tin Beetle. Sam is drinking tea. Tea is perfectly acceptable. Whatever gets you through the quiz. Boris is drinking something called a Dr. Octopus. Nicky has Magners in a can. Tea from his Out of Time mug. Nice. Excuse me. Pepsi Max. Tring Brewery Drop Bar IPA. Rum and ginger ale. Vodka Obs, says Lorna. Obi's drinking Irish whiskey with raspberry Pepsi. Angel Kira is our daughter. Be kind, chaps. Okay, Daniel Turner, how old is Angel Kira? Because, oh, thank you, Rich Dudley. How old is Angel Kira? Because, you know, people do drop the odd dirty word in the chat. 16. Right, 16's right on the cusp, isn't it? Of whether swearing is acceptable around this person or not. Angel says she's 17. So apparently, Angel's father has no idea how old she is. Anyway, Angel, this gets sweary sometimes. The chat gets filthy. I apologize in advance for any profanity or depravity that you might experience. Mark wants to know, can we still say bottoms? Apparently she swears like a trooper. Oh. Yeah, you can say bottoms. Bottoms and bums, perfectly acceptable. Anyway. Right, we've got a few newbies here. Thank you, James. We've got a few newbies, so I am going to go through the rules because, you know, there are rules on this. So, rules. Yeah, no Jim Davidson jokes, Adam. Right, the rules are, I will read out a question. You, beautiful people, will type your answer into the chat. The first answer I see gets the point. That's simple. Now, you all have different internet speeds and you all have different refresh rates on your chat box and all that kind of stuff. But the rule is, if I see it first, that's the answer. It's the one I see. Make sure your chat is switched to live chat, not top chat. You do that at the top. Okay? As Lorna said, Graham's word is final. You may argue amongst yourselves, but basically I'll ignore you. So Graham's word is final. The answer that I see first gets the point. Our wonderful scorekeeper this evening is the legendary Tin Beetle. So before we go into the quiz, can we please have some chat room love for Tin Beetle, please? Some applause, some hearts, some general nice words. However you want to express yourself is acceptable. Let's hear some love for Tin Beetle, please. Here's to you, Tin Beetle. There we go. Look at all that love for Tin Beetle. Awesome. Fabulous. Nikki is actually giving you a beetle. Daniel Turner, Tin Beetle is immune to bribery. She's family. I know where her allegiances lie, and she cannot be bought. Okay? Sorry, Daniel. So, yeah, that's basically it. Today we have the usual 6 rounds. 5 rounds of a category, and the final bonus round, as ever, is on Back to the Future because it is the greatest film ever made. Pardon me. Anyone who disagrees with that gets deducted a point. Okay. So we're going to test your typing skills, and we are going to allocate that very, very important first point. So I'm looking around the room for what I can use as a question for the bonus point. Let me see. Okay. Stay there. Right. For your first bonus point, What kind of car is this? First one to type the correct answer gets the first point, and we'll see if Tim Beatley's paying attention. What kind of car is this? Mark Fanshawe says DeLorean. Mark Fanshawe is correct. Seymour says DMS DeLorean. Hayley says DeLorean. Connie says DeLorean. Daniel Turner says Delirious. Dominoid says a shit one. Dominoid. Tim Beatle, can you point -1 point for Dominoid? Thank you. Andrew Kira says car. You're correct. It is a car. Daniels is bigger. It's not all about size, mate. Boris Trouser says it's an Austin Princess. I will deduct points. It is not an Austin Ambassador or an Austin Princess. Is this the way it's going? Is this the way it's going? Anyway, the point goes to Mark Fanshawe. -1 point to Dominoid for saying a shit one. And let's get on with the bloody quiz. Let's do this. Andrew, you're correct. It is also a silver car. Anyway. Yeah, it always goes this way because that's how we all... Yes, it degenerates rapidly. We haven't even got into the actual quiz and it's degenerated because you are degenerates. Yeah, who did do the fantastic paint and restoration job on that car, Seymour Buns? I wonder if it was the same person who made the amazing Switchbox prop on the film. Incidentally, thank you to everybody who watched the short film, Our Switch, and shared your love in the comments and passed it around Twitter and all that stuff. It was, wow, yeah. It was very moving to see everybody enjoying that film because it's been a long time coming. And I'm very, very grateful. Thank you, everybody. Is that beer in any way related to Hans Moretti? All right. I mean, that could be Hans Moretti. I don't know. It looks like a Hans. Thank you, John. Thank you, Mark. Thank you, everybody. So, yeah, thanks for watching that. In fact... Look what we could do. We could flick the switch and see what happens. Shall we do it? Shall we flick the switch? I mean, it's only going to kill a stranger, isn't it? No, we won't. Connie thought it was going to be about a Nintendo Switch. Afraid not. Don't worry, Mike. I've put it away. Everybody. Lorna says yes. Hayley says do it. Adam says no. No. Not doing it. Not doing it. Don't worry. I'm not going to press the switch. Is the prop heavy? Not particularly, Nikki. No. It's not. Right. Come on. Let's have a bloody quiz. So the 5 categories today are 5 different years, 10 years apart. So the first category. Oh, very good, Nikki. Very good. That was a long setup and a long payoff. Worth it, though. It is indeed a light switch. Right. So the first category is the year 1975. Movies from the year 1975. Then we have 85, 95, 2005, 2015. Those are your 5 categories. The first category is 1975. That was the year I was born. So it's an amazing year. A lot of good stuff happened in that year. A lot of great films came out in that year. Let's get on with it. I'm sorry, Bunty. You have my sympathy. So, question 1 for the 1975 round. Which 1975 film was Danny DeVito's movie debut? Go for it. Remember, spelling is immaterial. As long as I know what you mean, you get the point. So which 75 film was Danny DeVito's movie debut? Seymour Buns is in there with One Flew Over. Daniel Turner finishing that sentence. Cuckoo's Nest. Hayley Weston said twins. Cuckoo, twins, Cuckoo's Nest. Cuckoo, One Flew. Yep, a lot of people getting that right. But the first point on the board, apart from the bonus point, goes to Seymour Buns. Well done, Seymour. Question 2. Question 2. Also won Best Picture that year. It did. Extra bonus facts there from Seymour. Right, question 2. Who links the Rocky Horror Picture Show with the UK TV show The Crystal Maze? Who links the Rocky Horror Picture Show with the UK TV show The Crystal Maze? Who knows this one? Remember, spelling is immaterial. I'm worried about that. Richard O'Brien says Nikki. That is correct. Mark Fanchel says Richard O'Brien. Rich Dudley says Richard O'Brien. Haley Weston says O'Brien. James says O'Brien. Emma says Rich. Haley, yep. Adam, Lorna, Connie. Everyone's getting it right. But the first person to type it was Nikki. Well done, Nikki. 8 points to Nikki. Question 3. Question 3. This is really nice. Question 3. Which of the Monty Python movies was released in 1975? Which of the Monty Python movies was released in 1975? Who knows this one? Wow. Seymour Bunch straight in there again with Grail. Daniel Turner says Grail. Fanshaw says Life of Brian. Emma says Grail. Mike says Grail. Lorna, Grail. Yep. Oh no, Lorna says Brian. It was Holy Grail. Sam got that right. Connie got that right. Adam got that right. Angel got that right. Well done, everybody who got that right. The answer was Holy Grail, and the point goes to Seymour Buns. Okay. Oh, there's a lot of wind in this beer. Question 4 in the round of 1975. Which famous singer played the Acid Queen in Tommy? Gassy Graham indeed. Which famous singer played the Acid Queen in Tommy? Daniel Turner says Tina Turner. Any relation? Emma says Turner as well. Well done. Angel says Tina Turner. That's right, Auntie Tina. It was not Toya. Lorna says Turner. Yeah. Adam says Tina Turner. Yeah. You're all getting that correct so far. Well done, everybody. But the point goes to nephew Daniel. It was indeed his Auntie Tina. You've never seen Tommy? It's weird, Nikki. It's a weird film. I'm not sure it's aged very well. And also Eric Clapton's in it, and he's a twat. And so is Pete Townsend, to be fair. Questionable film. Anyway. Question 5. Let's do question 5 in the 1975 category, and then we shall move on. Bunty's never heard of it. It's where Pinball Wizard came from. It's a rock opera written by The Who, full of very famous musicians and actors. They all had cameos in it. Elton John was in it. Eric Clapton, Tina Turner, Oliver Reed was in it. Paul Nicholas was in it. Lots of people. But yeah, it's not great. Hasn't aged well. Okay. Oh, that was my speaker going off. Last question in this round. Of which town is Larry Vaughan the mayor? Of which town is Larry Vaughan the mayor? Mark Fanshaw says Amity. Mark is correct. Daniel Turner says Amity. Boris Tracer says Amity. Mike says Amity. Lorna says Amity. I had to put a Jaws question in, didn't I? Haley says Amityville. Connie Rose says Amity. Yeah, I'd have been very disappointed if you lot didn't get that one correct. Adam says Peckham. No. Larry Vaughan is not the mayor of Peckham. My hair's getting long. I need a haircut. And a beard. Look at the state of that. Yeah, I had to do a Jaws question, Sam. Mandatory. Yeah, you should watch it. It's a good film. Right. That is the end of round 1. As is customary, we will not do the scores now. We'll do them at the end of round 2. Bunty says, no, the hair is good. Okay. I look a bit like Eraserhead, but you know. Thank you, Mike. I'll never get as good as your beard. Yours is a beauty. Yes, Nikki, we are skipping 1988, so there are no questions on Mac and me. So the next round is 1985. 1985. Thank you, Connie. Right. You have to do the look, don't you, for Eraserhead? You have to do that look. That's my Eraserhead look. Actually, the lead character in Eraserhead is called Henry. Yes, we know, Seymour. We know you're a massive David Lynch fan. We know. Adam, don't worry. As long as you're here occasionally and you're taking part when you can, your presence is really, really appreciated. Right. 1985. Let's do this. Okay. Who played Mouth in The Goonies? Who played Mouth in The Goonies? Which came out in 1985. Yes, sorry, Sam. Bit of wind. Who played Mouth in The Goonies? Point to Mike Pettigrew. It was Corey. Mark got that right, Corey. Lorna says Corey. Rich says Corey. Feldman, Corey, Feldman. Yep, everyone's getting that correct. But the point that time goes to Mike. Well done, Mike. Question 2. Question 2. Who directed the science fiction comedy Cocoon? Who directed Cocoon? Very famous director. Directed Cocoon. Who was it? Wow, Mark Fanshawe straight in there. It was indeed Ron Howard. Ron Howard is the answer there. Well done. Daniel Turner says Ron. Rich says Spielberg. Angel says Ron, Howard, Spielberg. No, it's Ron Howard. And the point goes to Mark Fanshawe. Adam's got that right as well. But yeah, it was Ron Howard. It always amazes me the amount of films Ron Howard's done. They're usually the ones that you go, wasn't that Spielberg? It tends to be Ron Howard. It was Ronald McHoward, correct. Point to Mark Fanshawe. Question 3. Question 3. In which film was the magical woman Lisa created? In which film was the magical woman Lisa created? Bunty says Weird Science. Point to Bunty. Well done. Daniel Turner straight behind. Rich says Mannequin. I can't remember the name of the character in Mannequin. I can't remember who it was. Kim Cattrall played the lady mannequin person, but I can't remember the character's name. But a point to Bunty for Weird Science. Nikki says The Room. No, The Room didn't come out in 1985. Yeah. Don't worry about your spelling. It's fine. You're tearing me apart, Lisa. Right. Point to Bunty for Weird Science. Question 4. Question 4. In 1985, who was Rosanna Arquette desperately seeking? It's fine, Boris. We just love that you're here. Connie is correct. Susan. Rosanna Arquette was desperately seeking Susan. Lots of people getting that one right. Susan. Oh, the Susans. Angel's got that right. Sam, James, Mike, Lorna, Boris. Yes, Madonna was in the film, Daniel. Excuse me. Point 2. Connie Rose for Susan. Question 5. Final one in the 1985 round. Question 5. Which Terry Gilliam film was released in 1985? Okay, Haley, hope to get you back soon. Which Terry Gilliam film was released in 1985? Mr. Trousers says Brazil. Mr. Trousers is correct. Daniel Turner right behind him there, and Mark Fanshawe, and Angel, and James, and Bunty, and Emma. Time Bandits. No, it was... And Munchausen. No, it was Brazil. Angel, you're 17. How on earth do you know the answer to a film that came out in 1985? I'm impressed. But yes, the film was Brazil, and the point is Mr. Trousers. So, that's the end of round 2. Tin Beetle, could you give us the scores, please? And I'll have some music on while we're doing the scores. I love this tune. With -1 point, Dominoid. Enough music. With 1 point, Nikki, Daniel Turner, Mike Pettigrew, Bunty, Connie Rose, and Mr. Trousers. Well done, everybody. 1 point. With 2 points, Seymour. Well done, Seymour. 2 points. Yes, I think it is the new theme song, Seymour. I think so. So 2 points, Seymour. Emmy was the mannequin's name. Ah, Emmy. Thank you. And in the lead, with 3 points, Mark Fanshawe. Well done, Obi. Good lad. 3 points. Smashing it. Right. So that's round 2 in the bag. Round 3 is on the movies of 1995. Let's do this. Are we all ready? Can I see a yes in the chat, please? Yes. Let's do this. Let's have a yes in the chat if you are ready for the questions on 1995. Oh, yes. Everyone is ready. We've got a hell yeah. Bunty says she was alive then. So was I. I was 20 in 1995. I was like an adult. Seymour says Chess in the Yacht. Daniel Turner says yes. Apparently, Haley didn't press that icon. I can't even see what the icon is. Is it a goatsy icon? I don't know. Bunty was 8. Jesus Christ. I was 20. Oh. I feel old now. Thanks. Thanks for that. Right, can you all stop reminding me how old you were in the particular years I'm mentioning? Jesus. Thank you, Daniel. 20 and 95. Yes. Right, here we go. 1995. Let's do this. Angel wasn't alive. Yeah, we know. Jesus, you weren't born till like 2003. This is unfair. Anyway. Question 1 in 1995. Let's do this. Yeah, you're old as well, Seymour. You're 20 now. You're the age I was in 1995, you old git. Right, question 1. How many usual suspects were there in the famous lineup? How many usual suspects were there in the famous lineup? Nikki says 6. Bunty says 12. Daniel Turner says 5. Daniel Turner is correct. There were 5 usual suspects in the lineup. Mike says 7. Mark also says 5. Rich Dudley says 5. Mike said 6. Lorna and Haley both said 5. Seymour says 5. Dominoid says 5. You are all correct, but the point goes to Daniel Turner. Well done, Daniel Turner. Angel says 5. Connie says 5. Oh, hello, Viv. Didn't see you there sneaking in. Good to see you. Hope your lovely husband Ryan is safe and well with you. You're looking after each other. I really should start some merch that says Daniel Turner is correct, shouldn't I? Anyway, Viv, it's fine. I'm just glad you're here. It's good to see you. Right. Question 2. Connie Rose would buy that shirt. He waves. Oh, hi, Ryan. Right. All of you should subscribe to the Geeky Brummy podcast. It's bloody marvellous. It's really good. I've been on it a couple of times. But if any of you are into movies, games, comics, TV shows, anything geeky related, get on Geeky Brummies. They're wonderful. It's a great podcast. They're great friends of mine. They've been wonderful supporters of Jaws 19, and I love them all to bits. So follow at Geeky Brummy on Twitter and subscribe to their podcast immediately, or at least when the quiz is finished. Anyway, yeah, shut up, Adam. Right, question 2 in the 1995 round. Who played Batman in Batman Forever? Who played Batman in Batman Forever? I'm fine, thank you, Obi. I do not want a Vimto Jelly Baby. That sounds horrific. Who played Batman in Batman Forever? Right, I'm giving that point to Hayley. Because you put Val and Kilmer and Val. I'm giving the point to Hayley because Hayley said value Kilmer and it made me laugh. Come on. Val is not acceptable as an answer, neither is Kilmer. Val Kilmer, please. Well done, Hayley. A point to you. And it wasn't Clooney, I'm afraid, Viv. It was Val Kilmer. Point to Hayley Weston. Well done, Hayley. Bear with me a moment. Cat-related incident? Or no. Anyway. That was a point to Hayley. How many other Kilmers are there? Shut up. Point to Hayley. Stop arguing with me. Right. Question 3. Question 3. Yes, exactly. Joanne Wally Kilmer. Thank you, Mike. You have to deal with the cat. She was scratching at the door. Giving it this. Rich, stop arguing. I gave that point to Hayley. She said value Kilmer. It made me laugh. Did you just call your cat a twat? Yes, I did. Right, question 3. Name the casino in Martin Scorsese's movie, Casino. Name the casino in the movie, Casino. Anybody know this one? The Flamingo. Daniel Turner is correct. The Tangiers. The Sands Casino. Sands Val Casino. Very funny, Boris. Val. Yeah, all right. Casino McCasino face. It was the Tangiers, and that point goes to Daniel Turner. You have a T-shirt for the Tangiers Casino, Lorna, and you got it wrong. Hang your head in shame. That point goes to Daniel Turner. Well done, Daniel Turner. Oh, my God. This beer is very gassy. Question 4. It's a great film. Absolutely love Casino. Might be my second favourite Scorsese after Goodfellas. 80s Nostalgia, good evening. How are you, sir? Good to see you. Thank you for stopping by. We are, unfortunately, not doing the 80s category at the moment. We're in the 90s. So I'm very sorry. Right. Question 4. In the 1995 category, who played the villain in Die Hard with a Vengeance? Who played the main villain in Die Hard with a Vengeance? Who knows this one? Come on. Mark Fanshawe is correct. It was Jeremy Iron. Lorna says Irons. Mike says Irons. Dominoid says your mum. Daniel Turner says Jeremy Irons. Mark Fanshawe gets that point. It was indeed Jeremy Iron. Jeremy Irons, Jeremy Irons. Connie says that. Adam says that. Hayley says Jez Irons. I'm quite familiar with him, are we? Jez and Irons. Yeah. Simon Gruber was the name of the character, but the actor who played him was Jeremy Irons. And it was Mark Fanshawe with that point. Well done. Adrian Veidt. Deep cut there. Deep Watchmen reference. Well done, Seymour. Okay, question 5 in the 1995 category. Sylvester Stallone starred in which futuristic cop action movie in 1995? Sylvester Stallone starred in which futuristic cop action movie in 1995? Who knows this? It was... Heidi says Time Cop. Seymour says Demolition Man. Demolition Man. Demolition Man. Demolition Man. Bunty says LOL. Daniel Turner is correct. It was Judge Dredd. Demolition Man came out in 1992, I believe. But Judge Dredd was 1995. And that point goes to Daniel Turner. Emma got it right. Angel got it right. The Postman Always Rings Twice. Dom, he wasn't in that. Stallone wasn't in that, was he? I mean, he might have been, but that's not the film I was thinking about. Piss kidneys, bums. Oh, here we go. The profanities have begun. The point goes to Daniel Turner for Dredd. Dan is smashing it. Right, that's the end of 1995. So, Tin Beetle, as I cue up the music, if you would be so kind as to tell us the scores, let's do this. My dance moves haven't improved since last time. You have betrayed the law! Mike's calling for a drink break. Yeah, go get a drink. We're doing the scores. I'm afraid not, Haters. You did not win. I don't think you've got a point yet. But I appreciate your enthusiasm. So still with -1 point as he fades out the music. 1 point. -1 point is Dominoid. With 1 point, Nikki, Mike Pettigrew, Bunty, Connie Rose, Mr. Trousers, and Hayley. 1 point each. Well done. Don't worry, Adam. I'll just be here. It's good. With 2 points, Seymour Buns. Well done, Seymour. 2 points to you. What's next? Angel says, fuck yeah, robots. What robots? What robots? Tying in the lead with 4 points. Mark and Daniel Turner. Let's have some applause for Mark and Daniel Turner. And as Bunty says, stay for the laughs, Adam. Let's have some chat applause, please, for Mark Fanshawe and Daniel Turner duking it out for the top spots. Oh, a 2005 film, Robots. What, you mean the animated one? I don't have a question on that. Sorry, Angel. Good film, though. Good animated film. I enjoyed Robots. So now we go on to the 2005. Look at all that love. Oh, Daniel's shaking his ass. Nice. Bit of applause there from Viv. Thank you. Go down. Yep. It's a good film, Angel. I enjoyed it. Right, 2005 is our next category. 2005, in which I was 30. 30. Right, here we go. 2005. So, question 1 in this category. Which DC franchise began afresh in 2005? Which DC franchise began afresh in 2005? Seymour Buns is straight in there with Batman. Who said Spider-Man? Haley. DC. Oh dear. Nikki said Superman. Daniel Turner says Batman. Excuse me. That point goes to Seymour Buns for Batman. Sam is correct. The film was Batman Begins. Rich says Spider-Man. Spider-Man is Marvel. You are going to really get things kicking off in the chat if you keep confusing Marvel and DC. Oh, shocking. But that point goes to Sir Seymour Bunsicle for Batman. Question 2. Question 2 on the movies of 2005. Don't worry, Nikki. At least you're in the right cinematic universe. Right. Question 2. The movie Walk the Line was about which country singer? The movie Walk the Line was about which country singer? Who's going to get this one? Walk the Line was about which country singer? Haley says Johnny Cash, and Haley is correct. Mark Fanshaw straight behind there, and Seymour, and Nikki got that right, and Connie, and Mike, and Daniel, and Boris, and Lorna, and Angel, and Viv. Everyone's getting that right. Indeed, starring the Joaqua. Well done. But that point goes to Haley. Well done, Haley. A point for you. I haven't seen Walk Hard. Mike says greatest of all time. What, greatest film of all time? Is it your favourite film? Or is he the greatest singer of all time? Not sure what you're getting at there, Mike. We need some clarity. We need some extra information from you. But that point goes to Haley. Well done, Haley. Question 3. Question 3. On the movies of 2005, who directed The Island? Who directed The Island? Who directed The Island? Who's going to get this point? Mark Fanshaw in there with Bay. Michael Bay is correct. Mike got that right as well. And Daniel Turner. Armando Ortiz says Nolan. Weekend Lollygaga. Good evening, Tom. Good to see you. Jeannie B says, stop drinking, you menace. No. It's empty now anyway, so there you go. Michael Bay is correct. It was Michael Bay. It wasn't directed at all. Oh, shocking. Good to see you, Tom. Right, but that point goes to Mark Fanshaw for Michael Bay. He did indeed direct The Island. Question 4. Question 4. You know what? I've never seen the film. I don't know. I tend to avoid Michael Bay's films, which is terribly snobby of me, but I do. Question 4. Question 4. What sport is Cinderella Man about? Hello, Mark. Mark Woodjack in the house. He loves my jumper. Thank you. It's a nice jumper, isn't it? I'm very fond of it too. Question 4. What sport is Cinderella Man about? Oh, hi, Mark. Armando Ortiz gets in there with boxing. Correct. Well done. Herbie Fanshaw right behind with boxing. Connie Rose says boxing. Lydia Land says dogging. No, Lydia Land, it is not about dogging. And let's be fair, dogging isn't a sport, is it? Don't worry about being late, Mark. At least you're here. Lorna says boxing. Rich says boxing. Everybody knows this. Mark's crying thinking about that film. Bloody hell. But the point for that one goes to Armando Ortiz. Right, question 5. And the last question in the 2005 category. Well, indeed, competitive dogging, you know, I'll try it once. I'll try anything once. Anyway, question 5. What kind of animal is King Julian the 13th? Hello, Richard. Good to see you. Question 5. What kind of animal is King Julian the 13th? Mark Fanshawe is correct with lemur. Seymour Bunn says lemur. Kai says lemur. Weekend Lollygaga also says lemur. Armando says meerkat. Hayley says ring-tailed lemur. Daniel says lemur. Lydia says lion. Angel says lemur. Emma says lemur. Everybody's saying lemur. But, well, yeah, you might have guessed it was a lemur with me. I do like lemurs. I like lemurs. Look, it's my little lemur. But the point for that one goes to Mark Fanshawe. I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. That's enough of that shit. Okay. That is the end of the 2005 round. So, Tin Beetle, as I again cue up the music, could we please have the scores? Still with -1 point, we have Dominoid. -1 point. Dominoid, smashing it, mate. Well done. Don't worry, Rich. I'm just glad you're here. Poor old Dominoid. Poor old Dominoid. With 1 point, we have Nikki, we have Mike, Bunty, Connie Rose, Mr. Trousers, and Armando Ortiz. 1 point each. Well done. Thank you, 80s Nostalgia. The only person to appreciate my moves. With 2 points, we have Hayley Wesson. Well done, Hayley. 2 points. With 3 points, Seymour Buns. Well done, Seymour. Right, I'm going to fade the music out now. With 4 points, Daniel Turner. 4 points, Daniel Turner. Well done, Daniel Turner, with your 4 points. So who's in the lead? Tin Beetle. Romping into the lead with 6 points. Mark Fanshawe. Let's have some applause, please, for Mark Fanshawe. 6 points. Go on. See you later, Mark. Thanks for dropping in, buddy. 6 points. Wow. Well done. 6 points indeed. Come on. Taking the applause. Soaking the applause, Obi. Well done. So now we are going to go on to 2015. Thought you'd appreciate a romp. We always appreciate a romp. So the next category is the movies of the year 2015, which should be fairly fresh in our memories. It wasn't that long ago. Okay, here we go. Excuse me. Question 1 in the category of 2015. Here we go. Remember, spelling is not an issue. Which Mel Gibson role did Tom Hardy take in 2015? It does seem like a long time ago. Which Mel Gibson role did Tom Hardy take on in 2015? Weekend Lollygaga. Max is correct. Mike Pettigrew says Mad Max. Mr. Trousers says Mad Max. Mark Fanshawe says Mad Max Rockatansky. Mad Max, Max. Connie got it right. Emma, Angel, Lorna, Daniel, Bunty, Emma James, Connie, and Rich Dudley all got that correct. Armando says that film was weak. You are incorrect, Armando. That film was amazing. But the point for that one goes to Young Weekend Lollygagger. Well done, Weekend Lollygagger. I'll just say Tom. It's much easier to say. Well done, Tom. Question 2. Question 2. Yes, that film was bloody awesome. Fucking brilliant film. Right, question 2. On the Daniel Turner says, Daniel Turner, I am going to deduct points from you. That film was far more than mediocre. Come on. I'm not accepting that. I mean, Jaws 19 is a broad church, and I accept pretty much all kinds of film opinions. But to call Mad Max Fury Road mediocre is really stretching it. Really stretching it. Anyway. Yeah, that's bait. Question 2. On which planet did Mark Watney get stranded? Yes, big love. Big love for Furiosa. On which planet did Mark Watney get stranded? On which planet did Mark Watney get stranded? Seymour Buns says Mars. Seymour Buns is correct. Mark Fanchel says Mara, but meant Mars. That's fine. Armando says Mars. Mike says Mars. Tom says Mars. Connie, Mr. Trousers, Daniel Turner, Obi, Sam, James. You're all saying Mars. Well done, everybody. Everybody knows that one. But the first person to type it was Seymour. That is a point to Seymour. Well done. Yep, Viv got that right. Haley got it right. Angel got it right. Lorna got it right. Well done, everybody. Question 3. Question 3 on the movies of 2015. Which Tarantino film was released in 2015? Which Tarantino film was released in 2015? Who knows? Point to Connie Rose. It was indeed Hateful Eight. Unfortunately, Mark Fanshawe, it was not Django or Armando. It was Hateful Eight. Connie Rose gets that point. Hateful Eight was released in 2015. Well done. It was not Django Unchained. It was the Hateful Eight. It was not Inglourious. It was not Django Fett. It was the Hateful Eight, and Connie Rose gets that point. Well done, Connie. Question 4. Yeah, that film did go on for far too long. I'm going to agree with you there, Armando. That was a long-ass film. It was all right, but it was long. You just remember that Channing Tatum was in that movie. Was he? I mean, I believe you, but I don't remember. I watched it once and it was a while ago. And yeah, it was very, very, very long. Right, question 4. Question 4 in the movies of 2015. Which comedy actress played the lead in Spy? Connie Rose again with McCarthy. Melissa McCarthy, well done. Seymour is correct also. Another point to Connie Rose. Mark Fanshawe, Mike got that right. Daniel Turner got it right. Viv got it right. Angel got it right. Sam got that right. Lorna, Haley, yep, you all got that right. But that point goes to Connie Rose. Connie's smashing this category. Well done, Connie. Question 5. Yeah, Connie's smashing it, as Mike says. Connie, come up on the outside. Watch yourselves, Obi and Daniel. Connie is coming for you. There is a fight on your hands. Right. Question 5. What is Chappie? Don't call it a comeback. What is Chappie? Tom is correct. Weekend Lollygagger. Chappie is a robot. Also a brand of dog food. But for this particular question, Chappie is a robot. No, it's not a fighting robot. It's just a robot. Obi got that right. Armando, Mike, Richard, Lorna, Daniel, Mr. Trousers, Viv, Rich Dudley, Emma, Connie, James. Angel says a South African robot. Angel likes that film. I like Chappie as well. I thought it was a great film. I really did enjoy that film. But that point goes to Weekend Lollygagger. That is the end of that round. We have one round left. So, as is my privilege, I'm going to stick on the shitty music while Tin Beetle gives us the scores. Off we go. Come on, Tin Beetle. You want me to dab for you, Seymour? That was an Uber dab just for Seymour. Yes, the last round is always on Back to the Future. So with -1 point, Dominoid. Rich Dudley says, can't you do 2 points for the first correct answer and 1 point for all correct answers? Tim Beetle would absolutely go insane trying to manage all that, Rich. Sorry. With 1 point, Nikki, Mike, Bunty, Mr. Trousers, and Armando Ortiz. With 2 points, we have Haley. We have Weekend Lollygagger. Well done, you two. 2 points. With 3 points. Fantastic 3 points. Out of nowhere, Connie Rose. Well done, Connie. With 4 points, Daniel Turner and Seymour locked into, I believe, second place with 4 points each. This is exciting. What did Dominoid do to lose 1 point? He said DeLoreans were shit cars. Still in the lead with 6 points, we have Mark Fanshawe. Let's have some applause for Mark Fanshawe before we go into the final bonus Back to the Future round. Applause, please, for Mark Fanshawe. Come on, let's have some chat applause, please. Thank you, Connie. Thank you, Angel. Thank you, Lorna. Thank you, Haley and Emma. And Viv giving some applause there. This is what we like. Sam and Weekend Lollygagger also hitting that applause. I like it. This is nice. Share the love. This is a loving stream. We love each other. We are nice to each other. This is what I want to see. Warms my little heart. Right. The last category, as always, is on the greatest movie ever made, Back to the Future. So, let's do this. Let's see what effect this has on the leaderboard. Right. Question 1. What year did Marty go back to in the first film? What year did Marty go back to in the first film? Seymour Buns straight in there with 1955. Connie is also correct. Haley is correct. Mr. Trousers is also correct. James Ramsden is correct. Mike is correct. Richard is correct. Viv is correct. Sam is correct. Dan Turner is correct. Actually, Sam just said Back to the Future. Lorna, Rich, Angel, Emma, Armando says 1956. You're a year out, mate. 80s Nostalgia says 1955. He went back to Howdy Doody Time. Howdy Doody Time! That is correct. He also went back to... Shut up, Mark. Stop preempting questions. The point goes to Seymour Buns. What year, for your second question, let's do this. What year did they travel forward to in the second film? Who knows this one? What year did they travel forward to in the second film? Seymour Buns is correct. 2015. Well done, Seymour. Connie is also correct. Haley is correct. Dan Turner, Richard, Rich, Mark, Weekend Lollygagger. Mr. Trousers says 2012. 80s Nostalgia got that correct. So did James. Angel got that wrong, I'm afraid. Mike got it right. Dominoid got it right. Emma Lou, Angel, Lorna, Viv. Everybody, well, practically everybody got that right, but that point goes to Seymour Buns for 2015. Well done, Seymour. Question 3. Question 3. What year did Doc get stranded in the third film? Sam, hang around if you want to. I'm sorry you're having trouble with your connection. Mark Crosby is correct with 1885. Well done, Mark Crosby. Seymour got that right. Connie got that right. Richard got that right. Mark Fanchel got that right. Dan Turner, Armando, Haley did not get that right. James got that right. Angel got it right. Mike, 80s Nostalgia says 1855. Lorna says 1885. It was 1885. The point goes to Mark Crosby. Well done, Mark Crosby. Question 4. Question 4. What year was the alternative bad timeline? What year was the alternative bad timeline? You'll forgive an 80s Nostalgia because Back to the Future 3 came out in 1990, so it's not your wheelhouse. Seymour Buns is correct. 1985. 1985. Everyone knows that. Bit of a trick question. Of course, it was 1985. It was just an alternative 1985. But that point goes to Seymour Buns. Well done, Seymour Buns. Richard got that. James, Sam, Angel, Mark and Emma. Point to Seymour Buns for 1985. And the last question of the Back to the Future category, the 5th question and the final question of the quiz. And this one is going to test you. In what year in the bad timeline was George McFly murdered? In what year was George McFly murdered? Who knows this one? This will test your knowledge. Yeah, Mike knows. I raised him well. In what year was George McFly murdered in the alternate bad timeline? We have 1981, 1975, 2001, 1974. Seymour Buns says 73. Seymour is correct. Emma is correct. George McFly was murdered in 1973. Point to Seymour. Daniel Turner says 10,973. You're correct, Seymour. 1973. You get the point. In the bad timeline, George McFly was murdered in 1973. That is your last question of that category and your last question of that quiz. You've all been amazing. So, let's please, Tin Beetle, have the final scores. I'm going to cue up the music, dance around like a twat, and then we'll announce the winner. See you later, Tom. With -1 point, we have Dominoid. Well done, Dominoid, with your -1 point. With 1 single point, we have Nikki, Mike, Bunty, Mr. Trousers, Armando Ortiz, and Mark Crosby. Excuse me. I'll talk about that in a minute, Rich. With 3 points, Connie Rose. Emma's also burping now. I'm sorry, Emma. Connie Rose with 3 points. Well done, Connie. More beer is needed. I've run out, dude. Run out. Not on. 3rd place with 4 points, Daniel Turner. A valiant effort, Daniel Turner. Well done. Thank you, Mike. Good to see you always. Glad you enjoyed it. Might be the lowest score anyone's ever got in this. I think you're right, Dominoid. But you should be proud of yourself. -1. Good on you, mate. That'll teach you to criticise the DeLorean. In 2nd place with 6 points, Mark Fanshawe. Daniel Turner is handing over the crown. To who? And after a superb Back to the Future round, our winner with 8 points, Seymour Burns. Round of applause, please, for Seymour Burns. 8 points. A resounding victory. Solid effort from Mark Fanshawe, but Seymour Burns is the winner. Let's have a round of applause, please, for our winner, Seymour Burns. Nicely done. Well played, sir. Whoa, this is heavy. At least you beat Dominoid. Yes, you did, 80s Nostalgia. Everybody did. Well done, Seymour. You are this evening's winner. Well done, sir. Thank you all for taking part. Thank you. So, yeah, I put out a Twitter poll earlier to see if you still wanted these twice weekly or just on a Saturday, because I do these on a Wednesday and a Saturday. I did a Twitter poll and it was close, but about 60% of you wanted a Wednesday quiz and a Saturday quiz. So I'll keep doing them on Wednesdays and Saturdays. Are you all right with that? Do you still want them twice a week? If you do, say yes in the chat, please. Thank you. Thank you. Just give me a yes in the chat if you want them 7 days a week. Angel, that would drive me around the bend. Yeah, we're all saying yes and woo. Yeah? I'll keep doing them on a Wednesday and a Saturday then. If you all keep showing up, I'll keep doing them. I just like keeping you company. Excellent. Nice to see all those yeses in the chat. Wonderful. Yeah, I think it does. It splits the week up nicely, doesn't it? If we do it on a Wednesday. So yeah, I'll keep doing them. We'll have a Wednesday quiz and we'll have a Saturday quiz. All right, but it's going to cost you. It's going to cost you a thumbs up, please. We've got 25 viewers and 14 thumbs. Let's balance those ratios, please. Let's have 25 thumbs up. If you're not subscribed already, please subscribe. Hit the thumbs up button. Switch the bell on so you get notified when I actually go live. If you haven't seen it yet, please go and watch the film, Ass Switch. It's really good. Don't worry, Sam. I like the fact that you turn up. James, same for you. I'm glad you all turn up. It's lovely to spend some time with you. It really, really is. See you, Lorna. Thanks for stopping by. Bye, Viv. Good to see you. Give my love to Ryan. Good night, Mike. Good night, Lorna. See you, Emma. See you, Daniel. You've thumbed up. Thank you, 80s Nostalgia. Thank you all for coming along. Again, I really do enjoy your company. Please stay safe. Please look after each other. Don't forget to wash your glands, yeah? Wash them. All right? I'll see you all soon. Love you lots. Bye-bye then. Bye.